Afternoon, everybody. It's a bit of a rainy day here as we get closer to the Thanksgiving holiday. I want to take a moment to talk about one of the most underrated vehicles in all of popular fiction, I guess. You've got things, everybody knows the Batmobile, Wonder Woman's invisible plane, the Turtle Van, the Fantastic Car even. But what I think is probably one of the coolest that never really gets that much attention, Arcade's garbage trucks. I know people don't really pay too much attention to them because they're fucking garbage trucks and because it's Arcade and nobody pays attention to Arcade anymore. But these things with their, trademarked slang sound effect and sneak up on people. They're perfectly suited for the urban environment in which they traditionally work. They sneak right up on people. And they've been capable of trapping Spider-Man, like all of the X-Men, the Thing. Hell, I think they even got Dr. Doom once. So these are pretty badass little garbage trucks. And I think that they need to be elevated in the pantheon of comic book and sci-fi vehicles, because they're pretty badass. I've been thinking a lot about Arcade recently, because, again, I just don't think he gets the attention he deserves. I always liked Arcade. He was so silly. Even though he was such a fucking failure at his job, I don't know, I've never seen him actually kill anybody. They say he's done it. I guess I have to accept it, but he fails every time. One time, just let him kill one person of note. Get a hero or even a villain you just want to write out of the books, have Arcade do it. Give him some street cred. But I wanted to do a story that combines my love for Arcade, who has been neglected, with my love for Mojo, who I think has also been fairly neglected. I haven't worked out all the details precisely, but what I want to do is basically say that Mojo is having trouble in the Mojoverse. Maybe the X-Babies, who I love, they're giving him contract troubles and he's just losing ratings and he's not getting the stuff he wants. So he says, I'm going to look elsewhere for some talent, and he gets a hold of Arcade and says, dude, you got all our technology here and stuff, I'm going to give you this huge studio, which could be, massive, like miles square, and just make your own cool murder world set up here, and we have all sorts of people you can kill, and we'll get just ratings killing over and over and over all these different people. And it becomes a situation where the show becomes so popular that Arcade actually kind of takes over, and he actually makes his facilities keep growing until he runs Murderverse. Like he's taken over that entire place. And Mojo is then required to maybe get a hold of the real X-Men. Like he sends Spiral over. Some weird time things. Maybe he brings Ricochet Rita to do it because they'll trust her. They say, Kitty, get your friends. Hell, bring Rachel. Who knows? Get back to Mojoverse. And we've got to stop Arcade. So the X-Men team up with the X-Babies to fight Arcade and whatever, fun stuff he could think of. I remember when it was the Thing, I think he had him fight every previous incarnation of the Hulk. Like Mr. Fix-It, which is just ridiculous. And you got Arcade, Mojo, X-Babies. That's a story I want to see. I want to write Murderverse. So, comic book industry, don't steal this one. Traditionally, I've been giving you gifts. I've been telling you, have fun with this one. Just keep it away from Winnick. This one, definitely keep it away from Winnick, because this shit is mine. I'm writing Murderverse. What else is going on? Oh, multiverse question. I actually, when thinking of this story, I had to ask a friend of mine if he considered the Mojoverse a separate dimension within the Marvel 616 universe, or if it is a separate universe altogether, which simply has close ties to 616. His thought, and I actually agreed, I didn't want it to be, was it's a separate dimension. The reason I wanted it to be a different universe is because perhaps the laws of physics and primal forces and such didn't necessarily apply the same way there, because I wanted to explain why they could bring somebody like Jean Grey or even Rachel Summers over and the Phoenix Force not be a factor. They talk about in physics in a multiverse that perhaps gravity, magnetism, time doesn't operate the same in every universe. You know, we don't understand how things operate. What would happen in an antimatter universe? So if the Phoenix is one of the primal forces of 616, does it mean she is necessarily, pardon me, not she, it, is something that exists in all universes within the Marvel multiverse? I would say with an infinite multiverse, no. There's got to be at least one universe in which it is not a big deal. It could be nothing at all. So I wanted to explain how Mojo and Arcade could kidnap some of the more powerful extra-dimensional characters and not have them carry their powers through. But, so tell me what vehicles you guys like. Could be the Punisher's battle van, could be the spider buggy, whatever you like, and what sort of adventures you've seen with those. Tell me what sort of fun stories, who you'd like to see Arcade go up against, what sort of robots you'd like to see him use against them, how he would mess up their minds, like when he tricked Colossus into becoming the proletariat. That was cool. And tell me what you think about the nature of the multiverse. I know that Marvel has probably said these things definitively in a lot of cases, but does the Phoenix Force exist in all these places? Where would it not? Where would you like to see it? Same thing with Galactus. You know, was he present in the Big Bang in all universes? I don't really know. I'd like to find out what your guys' thoughts are. So give it some thought. We may not have another taping until after the holiday. So if not, enjoy your turkey, stuffing, whatever you guys happen to have. My family traditionally has hamburgers and fries, but we make it special. We do them on the grill. We're classy. So have a good time. Stay out of trouble. Keep your nose clean. I'll see you when we get back.